time is fast spent. We've only got two little speeches left to kind of encourage us to send us on our way. The first is coming from a young lady who I've known for many, many years. She's a transformational coach and a speaker, and just kind of give us some words of encouragement to kind of take us on our way. Because how many of you have heard a lot so far today? Yeah, how many of you had fun today? Yeah, you didn't think you can have so much fun in the house of the Lord, innit? You know? So you get blessed twice, you know? It's all good. Please give a big massive round of applause to Yvonne as she comes and shares with us for a couple of minutes some words of encouragement from a transformational coach.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. How you all doing? Great. Auntie Patsy, Uncle Calvin, Nathan, I want to start by saying thank you so much for being the people you are. Losing Mycool nearly a year ago on Monday, I've watched you be strong in God. I've watched you smile. I've watched you both smile. And I'm thinking, how do you do it? You know, and your family as well. And I've really felt to myself, I couldn't imagine losing a child. And I've seen you Sunday after Sunday just smiling. I just want to say thank you, because you've inspired me, you've encouraged me through your story. Even though, as Omar was saying, it's bittersweet. But we have to remember why we're here today. It's because of Mycool, and I want to say thank you, because you are all amazing, and thank you for just being the people you are, because you really encouraged us to be here today. You know, I want to say that don't take your life for granted. You know, because I read today that nearly every 2 people die nearly every second. And I'm thinking, wow, we woke up this morning, we got dressed, we came here. We do it unconsciously, right? We live our lives day to day, every day, not thinking, right, someone's going through pain. Someone's suffering. Someone wants to give up. But we're going through stuff thinking we're just in our own journey. I want to challenge you today to be there for somebody else. Be that inspiration. Who are you being? Who are you being every day of your life? Because I made up a quote this morning. I said, if you're not living your legacy, one day you will live to regret the life you've lived. And if you're not living with purpose, then what are you doing? Every moment spent, you're writing your story, whether you like it or not. Who are you being? Your mindset is a weapon. Your mindset can be your best friend or your worst enemy, I'm telling you. And self-doubt is expensive. It stops you from moving forward in your dreams. We're all sitting here, we've had a great time, yes? We've had, no, yes? Yes. Yeah? But we're here because of Mycool, right? Let's remember that. He felt that he couldn't carry on. How many of us have felt broken and had no one to turn to? How many of us have let our ego, some of us are picking up the phone saying, just help me out, I need to have a conversation. Every 42 seconds, somebody gives up. Someone says, that's it, I'm done. That could be any one of us. I've been depressed before. I didn't feel like I could carry on. I've had 2 children. I had 2 children by the age of 19. I felt like, oh my God, my life is over. You know, I'm wasted, I'm finished. We've all had our stories. We've all got our stories. We've all got our issues as well. I used to think that when you become an adult, all your problems go away. Not true. Okay? They said that the only time you stop getting problems is when you're in the grave. So we've all got a story. Whether you're sitting there smiling or not, we're all going through something. Let's encourage each other. Let's be there for each other. Who are you being every day of your life? It's all well and nice smiling, wearing good clothes, going here, going there, but who are you impacting? Whose life are you helping? Are you making a difference? Where are you going? Are you making a difference? We go to church on Sundays. I go to church. Some of you don't go to church. I go to church. And I always ask the question, who are you being? It's all well and good clapping your hands on a Sunday, but who are you being Monday to Saturday? Who are you helping? I was on a train 2 weeks ago, and I saw this girl, and she was crying, and she was doing all that. And I was like, is she crying? I was like, in my head, I talk to myself a lot. And I was like, is she crying? And I was like, okay. I looked around on the train. Nobody noticed. And I was like, really? I tapped her on her shoulder. I was like, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? And she said, no. I said, okay, well, I'm here if you want to talk. How many of you see people on the street every day upset, and you walk past, you're like, well, I've got to get to work. Always rushing like a hamster. I'm not being rude. Not being rude, guys. But I'm just telling you something, because one day your life will stop. And when you come to that last moment, you want to look back and say, well, who was I? Who was I? When no one was looking. What impact did I leave? It's not about the designer clothes you wear. Designer people don't know who you are anyway. Just saying it as it is. You can wear these labels, they don't know you're just another consumer. Who are you helping? Who are you impacting? Today we're here together celebrating Michael's life. But what do you do after you've left here? Who are you going to help? What difference are you going to make? What gift do you have inside you that you've buried? You know, what are you telling yourself every day? I want you to tell someone right now that you are amazing. No, that's whack. That's rubbish. Like, properly, you're amazing. Okay. Good. Thank you. Every day of your life, I want you to stand out. You know, Michael didn't die in vain. Michael didn't die in vain. So let your life be the message that everybody sees. We're always writing in our books. Every day we're writing. I always say that God's already given us the paper. We just write our own stories. What story are you writing? Who are you becoming? Who are you inspiring? You might think, oh, but who am I? I don't have any gifts. We all have a gift. Whether you like it or not, I believe that everybody has a gift. We're all gifted. If you're not using your gift, you're putting two fingers up at God. That's what I'm saying. And you might think, how can you say that? God has given you a gift. Whether you believe in God or not, God exists. God has given you a gift. What are you doing with your gift? Who are you impacting? What difference are you making? You are all amazing people. I want to say thank you, Jackson, as well, for believing in me. No, I'm saying it. And the church, King's House, thank you. Acknowledge the people in your life. Acknowledge them. Thank you for being here. You could have been at home. You could have been like, oh, I'm not going to come here. This is not just another event. This is about changing your life. Because when you change your life, you change someone else's life. You're amazing. I want you to know that. And when that doubt comes, I'm not the only one who deals with doubt, right? Anyone else deals with doubt? Yeah? When that voice comes, tell it to shut up. Shut up. I'm telling you, I'm like, shut up. My belly was hurting as I was sitting down. So I was thinking, God, what am I going to say? You know, what am I going to say to all these people? But I'm like, you know what? Just use me. Whatever I say, it comes from my heart anyway. Who are you being? That is the question I ask you. What are you doing with your life? How are you spending your time? Because one day your heart will stop. And when it comes to the end, will you say, I lived a life full of purpose, I left a legacy, I made someone smile? Who are you impacting, guys? Because you all have gifts. I believe that Michael's watching us. You know, he's watching us, looking at everything happening like, hi, Michael. You know, he's watching us, guys. But who are you being? That's what I'm asking. I always ask myself, who am I being every day when I wake up? How am I going to use these 24 hours that I've been blessed with? Because I could not have woken up. Tomorrow's not guaranteed to any of us, but we always say, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. To what tomorrow? You have now. It's 10 o'clock. It's all you have right now. This is what you have. So what are you doing with your time? Are you in a job that you hate? Are you in a relationship that you hate? Why am I saying these things? Well, the time you waste, you will never get it back. Make a difference with your life. Stand out. You're not called to be the same. You're not called to blend it. You're called to stand out. I'm happy standing out now. I love myself. It took me a while to get there, but I love myself now. Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? You know, when was the last time you gave yourself a compliment? It's not ego. When was the last time you said, I'm good enough? I'm unique. I'm not called to be the same like everybody else. When was the last time you said that? Sorry, when was the last time you did something for the first time? Anyone? When was the last time you got out of your comfort zone and said, I'm going to do something different today? I'm going to do something because I want to do it, not because other people are telling you to do it. When was the last time you said, I'm going to make a difference with what I have? Oh, I made up another quote. I write quotes as well, actually. I'll talk about that in a minute. Made a quote and I said, when you wait for everything, you die without anything. And I was talking to myself when I wrote that because I procrastinate at times. I'm like, oh, but I don't have this, I don't have that. Anyone else procrastinate? Stop it, okay? Stop procrastinating. God has given you the tools that you need right now to make a difference. Whether it's a money thing, a house thing. You know, we're so blessed to be in a country where we have resources. Whether you want to be grateful or not, we have somewhere where we can go to. We have someone we can go to. Another thing I want to ask you is, who are your friends? Because it says, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. We've all been stressed out before, but not many of us have someone we can talk to. Now that's a problem. Because you're hanging around with people that you can't even say, I'm hurting. Change your friends, change your circle. Your life is precious and I want you to know that. Live your legacy, don't leave it, live it right now. Is there a book you want to write? Is there something you want to do? Do it right now. Now is the best time. You are all amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. But only you can take that action to move forward. Only you can take that journey. I can't do it. It's like driving and driving backwards like that. It's not possible, right? You know, you always, if you keep looking back, you're eventually going to end up where you don't want to go. So look forward. Use Michael's story to move you forward. Use Michael's story to live and leave your legacy, but live it now. Don't waste your life. Be the person you want to be today. Start where you are right now with what you have. Thank you so much. But before I end, I have written a quotes book, and it's a PDF. It's a free gift that I'll give to whoever wants it. Just come talk to me at the back and I'll send it to you through email, because I believe that words have the power to heal and hurt people. So why not use the words to help people? You know, another quote I'll leave you with is, words cast spells, that's why it's called spelling. So when you're speaking about yourself, ask yourself, am I creating the future that I want to see? Or am I creating something that I don't want to see? Words cast spells, that's why it's called spelling. Be careful what you're saying, because you have the power of life and death in your tongue. Whether you're a Christian or not, it's a fact. So create the life you want to see. And thank you for your time.
Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff.